Stand to Mech Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we get into the campaigns of the Neutron Stars. And last time we managed to modify a couple of mechs, and they have been doing fantastically. We've only had a small, minor armor breach on our brand new assassin, but other than that, things have been going great. We are time travelers from the past and the future. Alright, so we are doing a defend base. Hopefully things will work out quite nicely. They have more defenses, but they're not active until the convoy shows up. Oh, it's a J. Edgar Hoover tank. He's already here. That's concerning. Hopefully I can actually see that so I can step on him. Is Kyogre over there? Kyogre's not over there. So that's gonna... Oh no, Kyogre is over there. Lovely. Kyogre can go squishing people. Where is my... engineers? Hi, engineers. My engineers brought a fire starter. I like these engineers. Can I hire them?
I'm on the clock.
Alright, so probably we're not going to try and do anything except stomp on the J. Edgar. We will locate a vehicle. Okay, so we got 4 vehicles, a mech. We are missing 1 enemy unit then, because Comstar comes in level 2s, which is 6 mechs, or 6 units. Eventually, the Inner Sphere will also pick up the whole 6-unit idea, except they will call it, you know, reinforced lances or enhanced lances, something like that. Another tech cleanse frowned upon. Fatboard freaks. Sounds very familiar with the structure of that engineering company. Wait, what? I think I missed something. We're just going to have him attempt to stomp on the J. Edgar Hoover tank. He's got AoE flamers, which might be actually worth stealing. I don't know how often the enemy's going to bunch up on us. Ooh, Kyogre missing the all-important stomp that does double damage. But hey, he brought the fire. And it was a decent amount of fire. Not the most scorching of fire, but okay fire. A couple of missiles coming in on the J. Edgar. Working now. Oh, right. Engineers feeling a fire start. They're not exactly very good at building things. No melee, no cloak climbers ain't that bright. Well, it's all about the honor duel. And when you have a strictly limited population, actually killing people is probably not a good idea. The Inner Sphere has the opposite problem. They have tons and tons of mechs, just no or they have tons and tons of people, just no mechs. At least until, you know, they change that. I want Neutron to shoot at this unknown. I want to know what it is. I gotta know. Is that a cell? No, this is Drillson. Okay. Okay, we got a Maxim. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Maxims are not pleasant to shoot at. The J. Edgar do have a shot. Unfortunately, there's a fire starter right behind it that I'd rather not shoot. We'll fire at the Maxim. Oh, we managed to hit with the auto cannon that I meant to show off. It's a good job, me. So we got 2 mechs and 4 vehicles. We can work with that. Fire starter opening fire with a pair of medium lasers at the Chaparral missile artillery tank. Wait, you mean like the real life Chaparral, which is a small air defense, like tracked vehicle? The Chaparral in real life was a U.S. Cold War anti-aircraft vehicle. And there's not many of them in the U.S. that I can think of, and that's purely based off my playing of Wargame. And it had 4 Sidewinder missiles on a rotating turret, and 4 more reloads, or 8 more reloads, I think it was 4, in boxes along the sides. And you actually had to assemble the fins of the Sidewinder onto the missile as you were putting it onto the thing. It's actually a very interesting little vehicle.
Orders.
That is not... Oh, that's a Drillson. Can I see you? Yeah, that's not the actual Chaparral model. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I was about to say, that's not the actual Chaparral model, because they have the actual Chaparral model in-game, and I'm rather amused they didn't use it, but yeah, that's an artillery tank. That has an Arrow 4 on it. That has to die.
Copy that.
Send the General up. It has an arrow. Yep. I know what I'm salvaging. Let's go find out if they take additional damage from heat. So switch over to the Infernos.
Got it.
Barbecue time. Oh, they absolutely do. Well, they only take like 1 more damage from heat, so it's probably not going to be all that efficient to do that. Some more incoming missile fire onto the J. Edgar. Hopefully the fire starter won't get shot too much. First priority pick. Oh, for sure. You give me that arrow. Although, I really don't. I really shouldn't. I think Bloody removed the ability of arrows to fire in, indirectly in this mod. Don't quote me on that, but I think that change was made. Challenge is offering a pass in arrow 4. Yup. That's certainly a hell of a reward right there. Oh, it's an Owens. Well now, we have a conflict of interest. Shoot at the Stinger, why not? So there's now an Owens on the field. There's a Chaparral on the field with an Arrow 4. Oh, we have some interesting combinations going on here. Pyro, your gun probably can't hit anybody, but start positioning. You're gonna need to do it.
Copy that.
So I'm gonna ignore the J. Edgar because the J. Edgar is a trap. He's not all that dangerous to us. You know what? Plop at the Stinger. It was a 1 in 5. You may as well. Arrow plus the Mech.
Reporting.
I don't think that's gonna happen. And the Owens as well longer again. Alright, Vedette moving on forward a little bit. Opening fire with his AC5. Again, not able to hit. J. Edgar's very fast, very nimble. So you can fire the Arrow 4 indirectly, but the accuracy is super bad and the missile can miss the mark by a large margin. According to Doves, if a weapon does damage plus heat, the heat is doubled as the regular damage for turrets, buildings, and tanks. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's still not all that efficient to use, it would seem. I guess dibs on the Owens. Unless we get a random freak headshot, we're not getting the Owens. I hate to break it to you. There's just a level of what's gonna happen and what's not. And that's not. First of all, the Owens is super fast, so I'm just gonna have to unload. Oh, you dick. Hopefully he didn't move all that much. But yeah, he fired an Arrow 4 at a Jenner. This is why I max armored this Jenner. Amigo, I got one last time. If you get the headshot, and we may go for the Owens. I mean, it's tiny, but I'm not seeing anything excessively large here. Ooh, boy. They want my Jenner. You can't have it. I built this thing with my own 2 hands. It could have been much worse. I'm actually really happy that he fired so far forward, but I think the Jenner's in the middle of his own minefield. And if that's the case, that's going to be painful. Because I kind of skimped on his leg armor a bit. He's only got 80 of the 100 that he can have, so may not be the most brilliant idea I've ever had. Alright, cycling through the top tier mechs and pilots. There's that Owens. It's an Owens Prime. Pair of LRM 5s, 2 small lasers, a tag, medium laser, and a Beagle active probe on the inside. So fairly solid mech when it comes to, although it's an early generation inners for Omni, so it's got a built-in side torso bomb that the moment we set off, the whole mech goes away. So we'll feel happy about that. Urando, yes, I have a target for you. How well armored is this thing? Oh, not very at all. Oh, well in that case, I need to be on your right side, yes? Yes. Which direction are you facing? It looks like you're facing the side. So I will sprint at maximum speed. Get in on your right side. Hello, my friend. My friend, my buddy, my pal. Please explode. Oh, it did not explode.
I think I hit something good.
They were ready for that. Was it a mine arrow? Yes, it was a fast cam. Or at least it had a fast cam on board. I don't know if he fired the one. No mine damage? Okay, so he fired a standard one then. Unfortunately, the Chaparral did not explode in a giant ball of fire. And the Owens looks like he's positioning on my... Wait, what? Really? Yeah, he is absolutely positioning on my flank. I mean, the tag was a good idea for the Chaparral, not gonna lie on that one, but I wouldn't have done that.
Waiting for orders.
That's just me. Where did that J. Edgar tank go? Do we know? Did it disappear up its own exhaust? That would appear to be the case. Stinger over there. I don't care about the Stinger. I want to take these guys. I want to blow these guys to little tiny smithereens. Oh, are you the J. Edgar? That's entirely possible. Alright, start moving over here.
Aye, aye.
Now you're the Maxim, you're the Drillson. You're the thing that needs to explode that I didn't place myself in a position to actually do. And you are... Sure, blow him up. I mean, it's not going to happen, but we can dream. Love the bees ammo? Yes. Forgot how derpy the Owens looks. The Owens doesn't have to look like that. Okay, we've got our turrets up on online, so death comes for you. Also good to add fire and suppressant ammo.
I'm on the clock.
That would be interesting. No lies. Alright, can I please get an angle of shot on the Chaparral? Because it does kind of need to explode. The answer to your question is yes. Suppression ammo lowers heat venting. Interesting. I wonder if they could add in laser dispersing ammo. It is a thing.
Oh, now that's a sweet sight picture.
We hit it, just not in the right spot. The Arc piece in game? Yes. Yes, they are. Pardon me. Owen's getting shot at a little bit, but I don't really mind all that much. I do need to kill the Chaparral, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Because the only person I have left is Greybeard Ray, and Greybeard has already claimed that his headshot is going to be going to instead attempt to blow up an Owens for our lovely and talented people. I'm going to go full torch for my company. It's a good idea. It, honest to God, is a tremendously good idea. Don't hit the Kit Fox. The Greybeard listens to orders. Heatsink destroyed, so we're working our way through it. Well, went into a dual mission, and I'm fighting a Pirate Hunchy and an Annie. Ooh, that sounds like so much fun. Can I have your... Oh, can I have that? I want an Annihilator so bad. Oh, they came so close, and yet they didn't quite make it. Pyro.
Waiting for orders.
I need you to start saving ammunition, to be honest. If you're not getting a decent shot, then don't take it.
Roger. Full speed.
Those turrets did a phenomenal job of beating the crap out of the Chaparral. He got 20 health left. So does anybody have a good shot? And by good, I mean above 80%. The answer to that question is no. Sit chill. Sit still. You got this. It's got 2 improved heavy Gauss rifles as weapons. Talik! You're hurting me inside. Favorite weapons are being described here. Favorite weapons are being described here. Oh. Alright, so we didn't quite manage to kill the artillery tank as planned, and it doesn't look like the engineers are going to be able to bail us out on this one. Unfortunately, the scatter luck did not go in our favor, so expect incoming rain. Pain is about to follow it as well. Okay, shifting around with the Drillson. Duck, little Jenner! Look at how much ducking that Jenner did. It took so little damage. I mean, he's about to get shot at by an arrow 4, but hey. Favorite weapons on heavy mechs?
Watch the flank.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt. I didn't want to whistle too loudly because I didn't want to blow out the mic. I've been trying to work on that. Have you been able to tell? Have I been, like, going way overboard on this? I'm always trying to fix. Watch 15 minutes of Bloody Doves. Niba is testing ambush infantry tanks in the city. They pop out of buildings and you can close. Yes, K-Mission's working on that one. He actually had on his YouTube channel a demo of that a little while ago. And unfortunately, it's not actually going to be infantry on the field, but the infantry will hold the building. And then you can blow up the building to kill the infantry, which is generally how that works. So hopefully this means one day we shall get actual infantry, which would be so good. However, today's not that day. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing infantry ambushes work. Maybe make that so the players can spawn that as an ability. Oh, that'd be so cool, but I don't know how much they actually can mess with. Also, player control tanks I'm looking forward to, especially... I want a vehicle company start, and I want... There's so many things that I want that are complicated. So... I try not to go overboard with like, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this. Because there is a ton of work that has to get done in order to make even what appear to be the simplest of changes. Alright, K-Egger, put him down like the dog that he is. Big stomp coming. Big stomp. Makes city fighting even more scary? Makes city fighting the best one. SRM Carrier almost in one of his mechs. They tend to do that. They're great. Great little ambush mechs. Just give it a year or two. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what actually comes out now that the code base is stable. Ooh, Owen's getting bombarded from behind. This is obviously a little less than ideal for the Owens. Oh, shoot. Ah, dumb, stupid me. Stupid me. Orlando was supposed to move first. Because Orlando was going to cook this Owens.
They've got a lock
Oh,
on
but
me.
he walked through the heat anyway. That was a good... No, Owens. Sorry. He's gone. Going, gone. Alright, so that was taken care of.
Yes, Commander.
So, let's... I thought this was a defend base. Oh, no, the spawning is going to happen in the next turn. I get it. Maximum hover transport. Probably not the worst plan I've ever had, but it's gonna be interesting.
Copy that.
Door. Good time, sir. Oh, solid hit. And the Jenner is not designed for melee combat either. Well, the Jenner 2C. It actually takes lots of negative accuracies for that. 45 heat from fire. Long range onto the Maxim. Showed pilot damage, but no parts remaining. Well, that's because I think that's because he self-destructed.
I'm on the clock.
The question's going to be, does the Owens have case? I want to say it doesn't, but I don't remember well enough to make that a certain... Don't remember that well enough to be certain on that declaration.
All right, let's get down to it.
Because if it does, then that'll be 4 parts to an Owens. But if it doesn't, then that's nothing. Then we get nothing. We're going to try and go for a selfish attack rather than benefiting everybody else, and that's why, because we did get a penetrating hit. And on to our allies, our friends, our pals. I thought about doing the targeting, but you know what? I'm selfish, and I wanted to get a potential kill. Also, if we get a little bit lucky, we might get enough SRM ammunition explosion. I no longer feel bad about my selfish attack. Alright, switch on over to Greybeard. I could have sworn we're missing... Where did the Stinger go? Does anybody know what happened to the Stinger? We don't want to get too far away, because reinforcements are expected eventually. Ooh, into the sky! Fireworks, he's celebrating early. I headshotted it? Nice! How many parts is in that mission? Oh, that's what I need to know. Drillson, gotta take a lot of fire. It's gotta take him a little while to actually kill him. If that Drillson's smart, he's gonna hang around, he's gonna annihilate my little guy. I mean, he'll die, but he'll kill my general while he does it. So many autocannon shots. I heard impacts on metal. Please tell me you didn't shoot me. Oh, you're only getting 1 of 4? Oh, damn. Well, at least that's potentially up to 4 parts of an annihilator. So it's not all bad. If you do a really good job and just utterly brutalize the other mech, you have a chance. Assassin will have a 17%. I will lob. Let's lob a football at him.
Copy that.
So good. Thank you so very much, Pyro, for being on point with that one. Allied turn. Off into the sky. But hey, we managed to nail him with an AC-20 run. We blew the crap out of it. Good man. Hopefully. I'm hoping for you. Maybe it'll work. Pray to our Jesus. May he grant you the victory that you so gloriously deserve. Dear God, you were fast. Where did he come from?
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Picking up a new sensor.
Okay, we have the additional forces
like
coming
enemy
on in,
reinforcements.
dropping in from the back. We're already on our way, heading in that direction, so should be pretty good. Oh, never mind. We got the J. Edgar. He came back. And the Stinger. Oh God, they're all returning.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Alright,
want?
obviously, a Kid Fox is not going to be stepping on top of anything, even though that Drillson is very, very vulnerable right now, but I'm currently in the wrong direction. I'd like to start running as soon as you finish the calculations on how fast a Kid Fox actually is. They're thinking about it very, very hard. Tell they're thinking about it because the little thing is going nuts. We'll switch over to Greybeard while he thinks about that. Actually, could make the step on. That gives him a chance. I mean, I could also fire the MRM, but he's got an 80% chance to stomp on him, and I don't think he's going to have that good of a chance if he tries to shoot him. He hit him, just not in the right spot. They feel frisky now that they've got back up. The cowards return. Okay, got the fire starter moving around. The fire starter in the exact wrong place at the, well, totally wrong time. So he's not doing a very good job of helping out. Comstar gets to roll. Edgar? The Stinger? How you roll? Okay, he's attacking the Hunter. That works for me. We do have to prevent them from seeing the buildings. Otherwise, they will just start attempting to LRM them to death, and we would prefer that not happen. So I'm going to start moving you. Oh, I had an angle. There's my angle.
Let's make some
I don't know what I'm shooting, but we've got an angle.
high speed.
I love this gun. I love this ultra autocannon so much. Ooh, that is well worth stealing. We got to get there. I don't know how we're going to do it. Goblin, Locust, but the Dervish, man. Go for his head.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this
He
up.
didn't hit his head, but I'll work with it. At least I don't think he did. No, he hit the arm. Dervish has 4 missile hardpoints onto it. All of them are arm mounted. A couple of medium lasers as well. That'll be the minimum that they'll grant us. Maybe we'll be lucky and they'll give us more hardpoints than that, but kind of doubt it. Nice little rain going on in there. And so we could actually build some pretty fun things out of that one. And it's 55 tons. Pretty important to have. Also, we've now prevented the dervish from attacking the buildings, even if he can see them. K-Ogre. Right, so K-Ogre, I don't want you over here, but you're gonna be over here. So just sort of try and work with it. I guess this is the best way I can put it. That'll be 60 something. And if I walked it, it would be more accuracy out the back. That's too good of an accuracy to pass up, even though it's not the ideal anger. Anger? Yes, ideal anger. Angle. We'll just have to hope. Oh, and he got it. When you want the job done, sending to Dervish looks tasty. And E55 Thunder looks tasty, but at least the Dervish is a mech that I've never used before. In all of my times of playing BattleTech and BattleTech Advanced and the original game as well, I've never actually had a Dervish, although the Dervish is in the original game. So. That's what, how many hundreds of hours? I don't even remember how many hundreds of hours. I should check that at some point. I think it's like 800. I'm gonna look so foolish if it's like 5. Alright, the Jenner needs to start moving into position for capture attempts with its Guardian ECM. Time to get down that road. The Dervish and the Red Reaper always get like 4 out of 5 points. Yeah, I like Dervishes too. I like their lore in the way that they were used, especially the description of the one battle where they rose out of the river and canals and just started running havoc on a base. How many salvage parts are you getting out of the mission? 3 of 14? 3 of 17? One of those two? So we're getting a goodly amount of salvage. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of junk that's going to be mixed in there. And, of course, we have to get that arrow. Because I don't have a mech that can use it, but arrow is good. Arrow is good. Good to have. Alright, we'll have the arrow go hunt the stinger. This is probably a terrible matchup in a battle. I mean, I'm sending an AC-20, which has like 8 shots left, after a mech that can run rings around it. So just hitting him is going to be a bit of a dream. Okay, a little bit of target lock going on there. I need to hit those vehicles in order to promote them not blowing things up. Also need to destroy one more out of the primary lance. Or the supporting lance to get that little bit of cash bonus. Give me that cash monies. Spread to the correct side. Yes, it worked. That's a PPC. That's not good. It's a PPC and a solid amount of missiles onto it. That could be several things. None of them are particularly pleasant. Okay. Big bomb. We're going to have to take care of that. I'll have to get the Jenner in close. Maybe we can light everything on fire. But we need to hold out for 6 more rounds. Oh, this is going to be painful. Who knows what is actually coming up against us. The Hunter Light Support Tank sure as heck doesn't. Didn't start as much of a fire as I thought it would given that amount of heat. Is that another aero tank? Yeah, this building's going down.
A friendly structure.
So there goes our no claim bonus. Alright, so 4 must survive, 7 remain. So we have 3 more. And it would cost around. Light sniper turret's about to take a little bit of fire. Hopefully the light sniper turret can do a lot of damage to the enemy. Because I'm not going to be able to do anything. Ooh, somebody's moving on 4? It's like an 80-ton tank. That's going to be a little bit rough to work with. Let's see who's moving on 9. We know that our Stinger's on 9. I'd like to get my assassin on top of him to put an AC-20 shell just into his back and make him go away. But that's probably not going to happen. Firestarter is going to take a little bit of heat damage. By a little bit, I mean a lot. On to us. Where is Kyogre?
Yes, Commander.
You are not going to be able to get close enough to that J Edgar to blow him up. Are you on his correct side? You are on his correct side for a potential annihilation assault. So if Kyogre is lucky, he may pick up another tank. Oh no, he's on the wrong side. Never mind. A little bit too toasty. Shut off the medium lasers because their accuracy is bad. I really can't afford to have a mech offline for any period of time. Surprised that the inner sphere small pulses are being more accurate than my clan small pulses. This seems wrong to me. Can I turn those? I'm gonna push just that little bit because the chance to die is low. Accuracy, not ideal, but we did manage to cause a decent amount of damage. 3 skull mission versus Clan Wolf, 5 of 22 salvage. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Only heavy I have is a summoner. I'm so jealous of you having a summoner. Like, oh, good job, friendly fire starter. Nice work. I have wanted a summoner for so long. We ran into so many summoners, but it was never a good choice to pick on the loot table. And so we never actually built one. I think by the time we actually built one, we couldn't use it because we were too high on what mechs we were fielding. We were fielding like all assault mechs at that point. I wanted a summoner so bad.
On the clock. What do you
And I
want?
just never could make it work. So I am incredibly jealous of you. You use that summoner to the best of your abilities, Moon. I know you'll do a great job. Okay, can Steed the Dervish fire?
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
How much? I don't think we hit that at all. Running ERPPC into UAC 10 clan with the 2 medium lasers.
However,
That seems reasonable.
will mostly be painful.
Although, I'm wondering where all your tonnage went, because you should be able to run an ERPPC at UAC 10, and on the shoulder it has an LRM 10. So, where did all that tonnage go? What are you holding? Also, jump jets. I'm assuming you armored it. Or maybe maximized its speed. Alright, so our clan mechs are going to be moving around this road flank over here. You max the armor? Yeah, that would do it. They're normally rather somewhat fragile, to put it politely. Oh good, I'll have a shot on the dervish with another mech. And next turn, we'll actually have a shot with other people. It'll be great. I didn't want it to explode. Alright, we got the goblin. The Zephyr. There's the Chaparral. Okay, so we found the Chap. It just feels so odd calling that thing a Chaparral when it doesn't do anything, when it has nothing to do with, like,
Targets, take a
anti-aircraft
critical
work. Although I suppose you could try anti-aircraft work with the arrow. That would probably actually be pretty effective. Aerospace fighters in BattleTech are super, super tough. Like, they can crash and survive. We've got a Locust over there. Gonna nail him with absolutely nothing. They're gonna nail him with no amount of fire whatsoever. Base armor gave was scary. Well, the idea is you hold at range, you never get shot at. Hi, little Locust. You're a 3V. What do you got? Machine guns and a medium laser? Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, so no real damage to us. Switch on over and make sure that we handle Greybeard in all of his glory. Ooh, Greybeard actually has a fairly decent shot on that Stinger. Greybeard will move to assist. Because I imagine the assassin is going to need as much help as it can possibly get. I can see the goblin. Yeah, we're going to shoot the goblin just to tag it. I mean, try, of course. Because if we tag the goblin, then he'll stop helping to blow up the building. It's not that he can, he has no indirect fire weaponry. Drillson getting shot at. The Drillson does have indirect fire weaponry. Stinger just getting rained on by some AC2 Shredder turrets. Ooh, doing a decent job. Unfortunately, they're not actually, like, making him unsteady, but, you know, they're shooting him. We give them credit for that. Still don't know what this force consists of, although the assassin is going to help attempt to find that out. I really do need to kill the Chaparral. The Dervish is not all that important compared to the Chaparral right now.
orders.
Pyro, I need you at maximum sprint at maximum speed to get right on top of this guy. You're going to have a 46% chance, probably less because I ran. No, it does a 46.7.
Firing. Full complement on
It's almost a coin flip. Unfortunately, our coin flips constantly come up tails. So I jumped in front of my shot. That's totally reasonable. Stop shooting my turrets. Turrets and BTA, way weaker than in Rogue Tech. Rogue Tech turrets would chew up BTA turrets and spit them out without even caring. Alright, we got the Vedette moving along. I assume you're shooting at, yeah, the Stinger. Stinger's actually reasonably well. He's only on 2 pips of evasion. Just made a Heliopolis that's armed with multi-track, a sniper artillery, and an arrow fork. Interesting combination of weapon systems. I tried to mimic that, but everybody has their own ideas. Bloody needs to increase the amount of armor that buildings have, because, come on, dude. I know that you don't like tabletop, but it was kind of scary. I would imagine so. You got a sniper and an arrow. Although they did nerf artillery a little bit. So, we gotta kill the Stinger before the Stinger flattens the entire base. Because the Stinger's spotting for the entire base. It's a bit of a problem. It's kind of the reason I was hoping that the AC-20 would nail him super easily. It didn't work, but we had dreams. Dreams and beliefs. Light sniper turret getting a little bit of light on armor there. Ooh, so close. I think it'll get one more round of shooting if we're lucky. But this base is about to be flattened, man. The artillery is proving to be too much. Alright, bring it on to me. Still on that 4. That 4 worries me considerably. Urando. High speed, lowest of drags. Oh my god, there's more. Oh, they pulled back. Smart little buggers. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get the flamers in range. Like, at all. So if I can't get the flamer in range, then there's no point. But that's not entirely true, but it does give an excuse to go after the dervish. Hi, dervish. Hopefully you enjoy this. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Their artillery can't be nerfed. Who did the dervish barbecue himself? Who just cooked themselves? I was totally looking away, and then suddenly it says somebody overheated. Hi. You do realize that you're spotting for your entire team, right? Well, he wants to be aggressive. More power to him. We'll just have to eliminate him.
What do you want?
Right, what I want is the chaparral to explode, and that's probably not going to happen. So, it goes less of what I want and more of what I desire.
I'm on the clock.
They're
What
the
do
same
you want?
things, I get that, but still. Play with the words. Let them
Let's
amuse you.
make some bad decisions at high
High
speed.
speeds. Okay. Let's see if we can't pop him. I mean, we can't, but I have a dream. I have a dream that one day chaparrals will detonate just by looking at them wrong. Because you are too gosh darn deadly to leave alive.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this
Next
up.
turn, rocket launcher. We'll see how much he likes that one. Also, now that we've tagged him, he'll stop shooting the base with that giant arrow 4, which would be useful if he gets to both arrow 4s. I mean, I can't put them both on a mech, but we could grab them. I really want to know who cooked himself. Because it's really bugging me. It's like, what mech lit itself on fire? Okay. Oh, the fire starter cooked himself. Oh god. So it was a bad shutdown, not a good shutdown. Alright, let's rush on in here. Perfect range for all the work that we need to do. Please explode. Oh, that's a good start. Right, Taurus is gone. I know where I'm moving. I didn't quite become unsteady from that, so kudos to the pilot for, keeping his mech from self-detonating at that moment. But he has lost a considerable amount of his firepower. I was so hoping that he would explode. Oh my god, this pilot is amazing. Look at that. Look at that piloting threshold. That's huge. He doesn't have anything to worry about. Oh god, the Wolf Group has an Alicorn.
They've got a lock
They have a
on me.
Mars assault vehicle? Wolf, you have my sympathies, sir. Somebody barbecued themselves over here. Who was it? Why are all of the mechs shutting down? That was not part of the plan? Oh, the Locust killed. He's cooking himself.
Ready?
Alright, Kyogre.
On.
We have a lot of work to do and not a whole heck of a lot of time to do it in. So I'm just going to have you run this direction because eventually
Roger.
you'll figure out a way to get through to the enemy. And you're done. Paladin. Hopefully we'll get the best stuff. By best stuff, you mean they get to cheat. Thank you, although I could have done without you trying to blow up my assassin while you did it. Alright, on to 7, the 40-tonner range. Zephyrs apparently operate in that range.
Ready for orders.
Pyro, your primary target exploded, so now you get to move on to attack the secondary
Aye, aye.
targets. What was that? That looked fairly big. I have concerns. So maybe it won't be too bad. Okay, my general's getting shot at, luckily for me, not too accurately. And so it's sort of spreading the damage all around onto that dervish that I would like to explode. Actually, no, I want the dervish. I want to steal the dervish. I want it to be mine. What was that famous last words? There are many of them. We will have to be more specific. Standing in the heat, he's on fire, and he's offline. Lovely. Also, his medium laser exploded. So, sucks to be him. But yeah, that mech looks very big. I have a very big concern that well, it wouldn't be a Warhammer, because there was only one PPC. No, not my turret buddy. Why? You were too pure for this world. Moving on 5, quick draw. Okay, so we got a 60-tonner, and it's a Black Knight. Okay, yeah, that'll do the trick, won't it? Jenner 2C eating all the fire. We're gonna have to make sure we move as fast as possible because, oh my god.
BattleTech power-up detected.
He's back. And badder than ever. Okay, Urando. Right, you did such a great job of, you know, torching the dervish that I'm not even going to bother with you anymore. Instead, we're going to go attack the Chaparral, who has damage on his left side. I shall leave it in the hands of the fates to decide. Actually, how much of an evasion is that going to give you? Oh, that's going to be great for evasion. Yeah, you do that. We shall let the fates decide. I can't look.
Targeting for a physical attack.
I didn't hear a boom. Darks exposed. I didn't hear a boom. Okay.
BattleTech power-up detected.
And coming back to us, our fire starter. Lovely. But the Chaparral, not gonna die. Oh! Oh, it's the Wasp.
It's good to go.
Well, that may very well change everything. It changes nothing, but it very well could. You don't know the answer to that. Yeah, sadly the Chaparral is going to be around for another missile strike. Wait, what? Okay. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, he's been drawn away from the building. So, go with God, Pyro. You're gonna need it. Ow. There was the Shappy.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
You die next round. I hope you
I'm
know
on the
that.
clock. What do you
You
want?
might even die this round. No, you die next round. Right. No, you die this round. Very much so. Because you're about to explode.
Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright,
at
we
high
shall
speed.
eliminate the Chaparral from ever existing by precision strike. Target Le Chaparral. Rocket launchers are included in this little party. Target the left side.
One had just
There he goes.
right up.
And he had to go make a med. Absolutely.
Who brings a
The base would
tank
not have
to a
survived an ultra auto cannon and that many medium pulse lasers. Although I feel a
Nothing
great
like
deal
the
of fear
sweet
for Pyro.
smell of justice.
So that's gonna be painful. Of course the Dervish can't do anything anyway. So at least we have that under control. Come on, Dervish pilot, bail out. You know you want to. You're afraid, right? You should be.
Got something you want
Alright,
done?
Kyogre. Right. So I don't really think you can help out much on that flank. Just gonna kind of be brutally honest with you. Probably
Roger.
nothing you can do. We'll just have you run through. Yes. Him and Greybeard will take the Black Knight on all by themselves. I'm a little bit sad I won't get a Wasp line. More fire on the Dervish. Please stop shooting the Dervish. Actually, no. Shoot the Dervish. Make the pilot panic. Get him to bail. A man would dream of a mech such as that. That's a very odd Black Knight, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I want to, but I can't. 'Cause I understand that that would kill me. Behind me, get behind me. I gotta come up with some solution to that though, because I've gotta start dealing damage. This is the worst possible pilot to try and deal with multiple mechs. Okay, but that. Apparently, Comstar pilot still struggling to reactivate his machine. I'm hoping it explodes. Oh, it's a Griffin. Griffin 1N. Alright, interesting mech. Griffins are solid mechs. I mean, I don't want one because I've had Griffins before. But they're solid mechs. Oh, that is a terrifying level too, not gonna lie. Drillson's gonna come around and he's gonna shoot nobody, apparently. I was fully expecting him to try and ruin my deck. Great draw on the march. He's got no target. Oh, because we killed everybody who was offering a line of sight. They're blind. Oh, and an avatar. Oh, dude, that lance is amazing. I like it a lot. I really do. Alright, K-Ogre. Oh, good. You're in range to ruin somebody's week. That's a narc launcher. That'd be pretty cool to steal. Machine guns. 32% hit on melee. That'd be pretty nice. This will probably kill you, though. And I'd like you gone. And at the end of the day, he's a locust.
Coordinates received.
Pretty good choices for loot. Yeah, there's no way we're getting it.
Wait into it.
Oh, come on. You missed. K-Ogre, really? By as much as you possibly could have. Then you don't even kill it. Oh, I feel betrayed. At least this wall is saving us. If this wall was not here, we would not win this. Center torso called shot on the dervish. Pilot, you're panicking, right? You want to bail out of the mech, right? You have no more desire in order to cause chaos and pain. Wasp 100. Providing some long-range fire. Between the Avatar and the Black Knight. Honestly, I'd kind of want to pick the Avatar because the Avatar is my mech. It's not mine. I didn't make it. Shade made it, but Shade made it at my request, so I would feel obligated to get the Avatar. Let's get somebody's attention, shall we? Oh god, I didn't move enough. You're going to get shot at a lot. Oh, tempting. Not going to hit. Should probably fire at the... The Griffin is the one who knocked out the building pretty much that last time. Sure, let's throw around to the Avatar. Maybe we'll get a lucky headshot. We did not, but we've hit multiple people in this group. There's lots of options for builds, but the Black Knight is so tasty. The Black Knight is an objectively better mech because you can do more interesting things with it. And that one has at least one ballistic and a whole bunch of energy. You can do basically anything you ever wanted to with it. Do I want to do that with the Kit Fox? I don't think I do. Wilson, however, does need to explode. How much damage do you take? But I like avatars. I like them a lot. Durando.
Good to go.
How much evasion would you pick up sort of running back to Mama? Oh, you would pick up 5 pips. You don't say. Let's go say hi to Mama. How much armor do you have here? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Let's target the shoulder. Please don't explode.
Target neutral.
I just had to open my big mouth, didn't I? Well, he exploded. So, Firestar, FS9. See, this is the problem. I come up with a good plan. It just all falls to pieces. Get some more speed out of this one. I do want this mech to live, so getting shot at does not help with living.
Let's make some bad decisions at
Cycle
high
out long.
speed.
Bad shot, mediocre shot. Fire one.
Let's see if I'm sober
We
enough
should
to line this up.
be Oh, I wanted the dervish too. What about the explode mech? What amplifier do you have? You would be amazed, Zorgi. You would be amazed. Alright, a little bit more power. Please don't knock down the wall. It's very, 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 very important that you do not knock down the wall. I cannot stress how important that wall is to the current survival of the victory. I've never time my Rector playthrough rocking a heavy Gauss, MRM 10 or 20 immediate. So we had an avatar in our last Rogue Tech campaign called the Rakatar. And the Rakatar was equipped with 2 Risk Rack 5s. The Rakatar could annihilate pretty much anything that it came across in style. And it had such a good pilot and all the recoil resistance gear that it just didn't really matter about anything. So it could just constantly run at full speed the entire time. Stole a Victor. Oh, you're making me jealous. Making me jealous, Otto. I want a Victor. I want an assault mech. Remember when we almost got that Stone Rhino on mission 1 of our campaign? It was so close. I was looking so forward to it. Just barely didn't. Alright, coming up on the Vedette. Long range fire into the Drillson. Not able to connect, but we kind of expected that. I mean, it's a Drillson. What's it gonna do? Well, the Drillson actually is gonna be rather painful for the Kit Fox, because the Kit Fox did not move nearly as fast as it should have. Like my current avatar build. Yeah. Eventually we got rid of it, but it stuck with the company for a long time. It will so replace my primitive Helepolis. There's a Victor with a... Is it a Thumper or a long... No, it's a long-time cannon on the arm. It's a nightmare build. It's terrifying. I mean, it's not going to do quite the same sort of direct damage. Okay, good. I thought for a second he had a target. It's not going to do the same kind of like direct damage, but still, it's devastating. Good. Nobody shot Gray. I'm actually really surprised. One might even say disappointed. No, not by LRM turrets. Alright, we got 2 more rounds to hold out. If the wall falls during that time period, we're all dead. I might have one of those storage, but I don't think I have the ammo to run it. Yeah, that's the problem with long times. They get, what, 3-4 rounds per ton? They're generally pretty useful, though.
Commander.
Urando. There's a Drillson that I'd like you to, you know, explode. Can you explodorate him? What would be better, doing 40 damage or doing all of the Inferno missiles? Trick question. All of the Inferno missiles is always the answer. Actually, his accuracy is going to be rather terrible, but hey, we'll work with it. Into the butt. One might even say he needs to ask what? Alright, that was basically medium laser strength. Why disappointed? I think I may have missed the butt of my own joke. Locust going to be attacked by our few remaining long-range missiles. An absolute fire was started around that Drillson. Sadly, he will not die. Uh-oh. Somebody sees the base. And it's you. It must be you. You were the last one to move.
Ready for orders.
K-Ogre, can you get to him? Kind of? I mean, there's a chance.
Maximum speed.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Precision strike. Onto the back. He must die. He must explode. Target everything. Just fire everything.
Time to unload.
Oh, so good! When you need it dead, send in Kyogre. When you need it pissed off, send in Ray. Unless he takes the head. Alright, so I think we've managed to remove their ability to spawn within us once again.
On
Neutron,
the clock. What do you want?
I want you to win. Can you do that? Take a little bit more damage than I want to. May have to go for the Goblin on this one. Oh my god. Why have I not noticed that? He's got tandem SRMs. Get the range long, people.
Let's make
We've
some
also only got
bad
one more
decisions
shell
at
left in our
high
ultra
speed.
autocannon, so yeah, shoot.
Ooh, now that's a sweet
Ooh,
sight
solid
picture.
hits. Nice work. Very proud of you. Please don't get shot up by the Goblin. The Goblin will
EX5 is
ruin your
empty.
entire
Why
week.
didn't I bring more goddamn ammo?
Because I only had the 1 ton. So that's why you don't have a sufficient amount of ammo. I will admit to that, but I would very much like to get a little bit more ammo back. Unfortunately, we're sort of waiting for our ammunition to return to us at some point. There we go. Alright, so who's currently up? Ah yes, Greybeard, the man who is antagonizing a Black Knight. A man far braver than I. Then again, I'm controlling him, but I don't have the same sort of consequences for actions as he's going to have to face. Could sort of like jump in close. That'd be hilarious, right? Greybeard, you'd have no trouble trying to like mono-e-mono a Black Knight, right? Alright, fire the Avatar. Capture the Avatar. Greybeard has obviously never seen Avatar, otherwise he would have done exactly what I asked him to do. I don't know if you say that about me. You didn't headshot any of these mechs. I shall never forgive you. Hopefully you'll stay around alive next round. Ow! The pain! Oh god, we've been narked. The Kid Fox is about to explode.
Good to go.
Alright, so what do you think? Do we jump on top of this hill and say hi to everybody? I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm sort of using the assassin as a bit of a stalking goat. Brace for impact. Please don't put rocks between me and the target. Oh good, it's the Jenner that gets shot at. Lovely. So we will survive. I think that's my ER large. So I'm trying to figure out how vulnerable my Kit Fox is right now. The right arm is the ultra autocannon, and I believe the left arm is a large laser. So I'd like to not lose that left arm. So I may end up just spending the next round running away because that'll reduce the amount of damage the Kit Fox will take, while at the same time reducing the amount, well, victory, because we win next round. We've got like 4 more mechs to go through, but we win. Oh god, the Drillson. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, do it. Sacrifice. Crap, you had multi-target.
Something just bounced around in here. I think
Hopefully
I heard
not.
something broke.
I'm gonna
and
run you
I
as fast
was
as I can,
actually
but the
scared.
Drillson's gonna catch you, and we both know that.
I can see
Okay,
why
last
people
turn.
enjoy this
Can
level
we
work.
survive? First things first.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Neutron!
want?
Run! Run! Oh god, that's the side torso that's open. Even worse. I don't have clan double heatsinks to replace that.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Alright, as fast as you can. Get away. Just run. Hey, is ultra autocannon on gem. Nice. It's not super useful information, but it's there. Oh yeah, the number 8 is... You dick. That is the most dangerous thing now. Why are you panicking? Well, actually, no, I totally understand why he's panicking. Right now, we have the opportunity to lose the game. We'd rather not, but it's there. Okay. Little wobbling goblin. I'm gonna have to get the speed up. Because I'm gonna need to, you know, not die. And in order to do that, I need to be moving very, very quickly. Sprint. Not quite in range. That is quite in range. Zip around like so. Oh, armor's so low. I'm gonna regret this.
All weapons fire.
But I want those tandem SRMs. Alright,
Vehicle
so we
trash.
popped 1, we've got 2 more, and we're not as fast as we need to be. So, yeah. Hopefully life will be fine. Also, the assassin's gonna have to be the one to try and knock out the wasp. Don't knock out the wall. That would be worse. That would be
Ready to
way
get it
worse.
on.
So, can you get in... Well, you can't get in a, like, small pulse laser of range of him. What am I even saying? No, that's not gonna work. What if you run over here? Run over here, present yourself as a target. Start firing lasers at everything. Okay, Ogre, look loud and scary. I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you. Fire.
Confirmed.
Okay, maybe not that much. But I could have believed in you. How are they gonna handle that one? Life will have to go on without them. Okay. More fire into the wasp. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Don't knock down the building. Don't knock down the building. The wall is holding. Okay. How much longer the wall holds? Anybody's guess. Greybeard. Right. So the enemy is probably getting ready for the end of the world. Specifically, if they, you know, detect everything, that'll be the end of it. That was a good shot. If you miss, you'll knock down the wall. So shoot at the avatar. Bring me the avatar. I moved away from all the rocks. Gray, now what's your excuse? Okay, that wall's getting thinner by the minute. If I knock down the wall, it'd actually be a really easy shot to, you know, attempt to blow up the wasp. Huh. Interesting question. Zephyr moving in, gonna fire my Jenner! And he managed to hit. And that's a structure exposed and a target mark. And now it drills him.
Reporting internal damage.
I worked really hard to build that
Commander?
Jenner 2C, so I would very much appreciate it if you didn't blow it up. You are going to reserve. I'm going to reserve you down to the bottom. And then I'll have you take a random pot shot at the Wasp and hopefully get a headshot. Dreams were made on less. Did I mention how nearsighted I am? So it would seem. Griffin, positioning, opening fire, long range missiles. On the fire starter. Oh, nice. Thank you, Pyro, reserve. Pyro will move after everybody else has moved, including that Black Knight. He will then attempt to shoot at the very evasive, high-flying... Please don't kill me, 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 please don't kill me. Thank you, leg armor. Thank you so much, leg armor.
Oh, I hate these guys.
So do I. They brought a lot more pressure than they should have. So very. I can relate. So that Jenner has an Intersphere Axle engine. If he pops... Oh god! You had jump jets. What? Imperial troops have entered the base. Alright, so now we got a problem. Now we have a serious problem. Also, you know, Gray had to take a little bit of damage just to demonstrate that he was involved in this battle too. And reserve. I think we're the last one, but I am going to reserve down to one. Alright, Pyro, it's now or never.
Orders?
Jump. It's time to use the jump. Actually, not quite certain how he's standing on top of the... Never mind, it's not important. 28%, 71%. What do you think? Do we go for a quick draw, or do we go for a lamb? The lamb will be next to worthless to us. It's also incredibly hard to hit. Now, the reason why the lamb would be next to worthless to us is because, well, it's a lamb. It's like, what, 25 tons, 30 tons? Wasp 100 is equipped with a medium laser and an LRM-10. Knowing BTA, it probably only has those hard points. Graybeard's like quick draw. Don't stop teasing everybody. Just go for the quick draw. Take his head. No, it didn't work. Came close, but didn't work. Victory is ours!
Mission
25
successful.
tons is mine. Yeah, but it's a lamb, man. It's a lamb. It can fly. It can fly. It can fly. It can fly. And you're a lamb fanatic. Really? I don't see you clambering over the 3 Irby lamb parts that we have. That Irby lamb is actually probably better than a wasp lamb. And it's just a jetpack. Alrighty. All target buildings must... Wait, payment decreases by 10%? What? That's punishing and cruel and unusual. What? Bloody I have problems with this. Alright, we took a little bit of penetrating hits on our left torso for the quick draw, or for the Kit Fox, and doesn't... Okay, we did actually lose everything. Other than that, the Jenner also took a couple of penetrating hits, which is not currently showing up in the UI, but that's fine. Survival was its own reward. Yeah, arrow 4. Arrow 4. And then give me some arrow 4 ammo, so I can utilize this. Alright, so we have normal and fast cam. We're just going to take the normal. How many arrow shots per 5? Yeah, I'm only going to take the 1 because I'd like to actually be able to run the arrow 4. I'm not going to use the fast cam. I hate fast cam. I'm just not going to bother. Lock that down. Got the dervish part. Nice. Did not get a second arrow to pair of medium lasers. A tag to go with it. A 200 radio fusion core and an extra ton of arrow ammo. So 15 rounds. Not terrible. Phoenix Hawk Lamb is awesome. I have 2 in my current campaign. Nice. Phoenix Hawk Lamb and the Screamer Lamb especially desperately need a model update. Shade. But yeah, lambs are a lot of fun. I look forward to being able to use them on tabletop. My melee one takes 0 damage when doing death from above. Really? That's impressive. Wasn't able to get enough equipment in order to make my mine do something like that. Although if you take the Screamer Lamb Flashpoint, the one that gives you the Screamer, that will give you a whole bunch of damage reduction for various pieces of equipment. There's a targeting computer and everything. It'll help you out. Yes, there will be a YouTube cut. So, to my YouTube people, make sure everybody says goodbye to the YouTube people. They have been here for so long, only handling a single hour. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming as we will be continuing on with our campaign, rocking and rolling. We're also going to, patch up our mechs in the meantime. But to my lovely YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been here. Oh, hello, Blue Ninja. How long has the stream been going? It's been going for 2 hours, but we will still be hanging around. Don't you go nowhere. We're just putting in a cut for the YouTube people. So thank you to the YouTube people. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Tira. If you like what I'm saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notifications of us at least one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.